Hello people, we are back for more Tower of God. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. We're here for the newest chapter, as you'd expect. I don't know why you'd expect anything otherwise. Maybe when I start reading Season 1, I'll be able to dupe you. Because I will start reading Season 1 soon. I don't know when, but it will be soon. And I'm saying it in video to kind of hold myself to it. Because if I don't, I just kind of won't get around to it. Yeah, at some point we'll do that. But hey, one way or another, let us jump straight into the new chapter, shall we? I don't really have any thoughts beforehand. Let's just run it. Traumerei. 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 Hey. Right after the 10 great family leaders finished climbing the tower. Finished. Got up floor 135, I presume. Why are you standing there staring out into space? Fell asleep or something? Pobidao Gustang. Oh, Gustang. When did you get here? A while ago, numbskull. What were you looking at? A flower. A flower? What for? That doesn't sound like you. You must have to things like fish, turtles, and octopuses. But they're just so fascinating. What do you mean? I never planted or created these little things. They just come out of nowhere, put their roots down, and bloom. Then, before you know it, the whole area is full of flowers. They go ahead and do whatever they want. Lopobia Traumerei. Regardless of how I feel. Yes, because the world doesn't revolve around you, Traumerei. You fucking neat. Put your whiny bitch ass and do something with you. I say that. Man has climbed to the 135th floor of the tower, so... what am I saying? It's both irritating and amazing at the same time. Come on, let's go. Well, aren't you lovely, Traumerei? It seems like you've been a great guy your entire life. You big jerk. I can't tell if it's just his coat, but is Traumerei actually just... Is he just really fucking wide, or is it just this one shot of him? Like, he looks so fucking wide here. Tower of God. Season 3, Traumerei's Past. 1. Okay, alright. I'm feeling it. When we were climbing the tower, it was unusual for us to be apart even for one day. But now, none of us see each other very much. I don't really mind at the moment. I'm enjoying building my own fishbowl. Traitor. Traumerei's floating palace. Earlier version of the later Lopobia battleship. Yeah, you can see it. They got a little hot air balloon. Which is, I assume, where they are right now. But Jihad interacts more with you than anyone else, Traumerei. Jihad's the king now. I just want to help. I know how busy he is. Is there something going on between you that I should know about? Even if there is, I'm not obliged to tell you. Everything Jihad does is for our sake. I don't know if I believe that. At least by modern Jihad standards, but hey. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. So don't fight him about every little thing. And that includes the selection of princesses. Once I'm all settled in my home, I'll try to have kids of my own. I don't understand what you see in that guy's bizarre idea. I mean, you can kind of see it. Jihad himself can't actually have kids properly because, you know, the women die. So it's a way of him effectively having kids without actually having kids and spreading his bloodline around vicariously through the princess system. So no, I can very much see why he's doing it, even if it's just from that perspective. Even if whether or not there's more to it is a different question, but you can see it from just that. And what's that about having kids? Are you two getting along better again? Not at all. She's always the same. Since that day, he's been on a different wavelength from us. Is that Icarus, perhaps? Maybe she really is a lower creature, like Jihad says.
Maybe she's not like us. If only I could change those foolish thoughts of hers as easily as I can control animals.
By the way, I spoke with the master from the workshop recently.
The master? Why would you want to have anything to do with him? He's so eerie.
You say he didn't get around to giving you the present he promised you when you climbed the tower. And he asked if you needed anything.
Is that right? Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've always wanted.
No kidding? What is it?
A creature that's nothing in and of itself, but can become anything.
That'll be what Enkidu is then, I presume.
I'd really like something like that.
Huh? A few days later.
I've sent you a creature that's nothing in and of itself, but can become anything you want. Take care of it. From the Master, the father of everything.
Yeah, it's Enkidu. It's the cube.
This is it. This is the thing I asked for.
After the creature was given to Traumerei by the workshop master, it was neglected in Traumerei's room for a very long time. And then, at some point, it became obsessed with following Traumerei everywhere, as he paid no attention to it. As the creature followed Traumerei throughout his palace, red lights. Hold on a fucking minute. Oi. Hold up. Now, they're not quite the same lanterns we've seen from the red light district, but they are red and they are lanterns. Maybe I'm pushing it, maybe I'm pushing it. Maybe I'm pushing it. It developed its own unique ability. Oh, sorry. You know why I yawned there. It learned to transform exactly into anyone it encountered. The creature could even imitate people's voices and behaviors perfectly. Everyone who saw the creature was shocked by it. It said it made them comfortable. But not Traumerei. It was only then that he realized what the workshop master had meant when he said that this creature that was nothing in and of itself, but can become anything. But what Traumerei really wanted was more than that.
I want you to become human.
What? How the fuck do I voice a cube? I can't remember how I voiced Enkidu before.
What?
Since you can turn yourself into anything, go and become a real human being.
But why do you want me to be human?
Because I'm lonely.
Lonely. Traumerei. I see. He's lonely just like me.
After Traumerei said that, the creature decided to become human. According to the book, this story is recorded. Where this story is recorded. But these black boxes will be Gustang, because he's the one reading this from Balm's memory. Traumerei had several companions by his side while he climbed the tower. Many companions, in fact. But their adventure came to an end. 2 of the Great 13 left the rest of the group because of a conflict of opinion. I don't know why I struggled to read that. Many of their helpers left with them, turned their backs on the remaining 11 people as well. This was back when the 11 didn't refer to themselves as family leaders yet. Even they gradually became to grow apart from each other as they set out to achieve their own goals. It was only much later that they each established their own completely independent family. The creature made by the workshop master was aware of all of this, so it thought to itself, Traumerei must be lonely because all his companions left him. The real reason he wants me is to fill the empty space they left. Wait. And so, the creature prayed constantly to become human, so that it could be Traumerei's new friend. It prayed out the window. It even prayed while stuck to the ceiling. Everywhere it went, the creature prayed non-stop. Then one day, a being appeared before the creature. The most transcendent being in the tower. Hedon.
What is it that you wish for so desperately? What, you insignificant creature, so eager to add meaning to your existence?
Information about the transcendent being was already stored in the creature, so it knew that its prayers had been answered.
Most supreme and transcendent being in the tower, I wish to become human.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. The tower is a place designed for tests and trials. Accordingly, there is a strict division between human challengers and non-human beings.
Is that so?
But don't be too disappointed. There's another way for a special being like you.
What?
You may not be anything in and of yourself, but you are capable of becoming anything. Although it is impossible for you to become an entirely new human being. There's no rule prohibiting you from becoming exactly like an existing human being. And all you must do is steal the person's body.
Once the creature agreed to this proposal, Traumerei took the creature to a bloody hunting ground. Oh, not Traumerei, the transcendent being took it to a bloody hunting ground. This was a time of chaos, as no one was able to reach the top of the tower anymore. All the previously rising energy from challenges dissipated throughout the tower, resulting in countless secret and hidden... I got a lot of sleep. Probably too much. That's why I'm yawning. More than likely. Resulting in countless secret and hidden civilizations. One particular warrior who stood before them was named Enkidu. He was by far the greatest warrior that they could see. Hedon pointed out to the creature without the slightest hesitation. The creature took over Enkidu's body. A few months later, Traumerei battled with the ancient creatures. There he shows up.
Long time no see. Traumerei.
As this person walked toward Traumerei without any hesitation or explanation whatsoever, Traumerei understood immediately. This was the creature from his little fishbowl.
I've come to be your friend, as you commanded me.
He realized what had happened to him. And as Traumerei finally got what he had wished for,
I see.
A faint smile spread across his face.
Welcome.
Little did he know that this would be the start of yet another split. Alright, well. Very interesting. Now we know Enkidu's origins, a creature made by the workshop, how he got his name, and that initial appearance that we saw. However, given how he is much later on in the cube, just kind of like a brain stem attached to a head, this isn't going to end particularly well. In fact, I imagine whatever the fuck goes on with Enkidu here will probably cause a great divide among the rest of the family leaders. I like this chapter. I like it. Some good stuff here. And again, I don't think I'm I might be reading into it too much. Also, Hedon, hello. This motherfucker, he's just here. You know? Just... that's pretty cool. Right? That's fucking based. That's dope. It looks so good. Right, but where is it? How far up is it? Where was it? It was around here. Yes. The Red Lanterns. Again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but could Traumerei be at the Red Light District right now? For some purpose? Or is it just that these are a common fixture at this time, perhaps? Who knows? But anyway, we'll leave that there. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, you know the usual YouTube stuff. And with that out of the way, I've Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.